All right, tape is rolling, boys and girls.
Tape? What are you talking about? This tape? What is this tape?
Bite me.
Tape. Never heard. Go back in the closet, you old fart.
The digital hard drive is recording the bits and bytes. Is that okay?
Yeah. That's more correct.
Laz hasn't upgraded to an SSD yet.
These things are cheap now, aren't they?
Quiet on the set.
Yeah.
Going live radio.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Damn.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. Welcome to today's show. Today is Thirsty Thursday, August 3rd, 2017. And of course, got a little technical difficulty going on here. Seems the radio didn't kick in. Don't know why.
No switch on track change?
Don't know why. Just all of a sudden, just up and quit. So we'll fix that in just a moment for those of you guys listening on the radio. We'll be right back. But for those of you listening and watching on stream, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to today's show.
And don't forget, you can always join us in Discord. Just go to discord.me/NBNN. If that's too complicated, you can go to nbnn.info and click on the Discord button to join us. And don't forget, we always hang out in the green room because we're too damn lazy to make it to live on.
To go into the other room. That's right.
Yeah. And you're welcome to say things as long as you follow the only rule.
The rule.
Which is, and the only rule. D-bad.
All right, radio should be back up here, so let's get moving on here. Everybody should be joining us here momentarily.
Thank you, Blood Omen.
We will just go ahead with today's show. So, big news out there today. Jack and I were doing a little chat late last night and doing a little debate back and forth like we usually do, and one guy's like, I don't know, and the other guy's like, well, you never know, I've seen crazier shit happen. We got plenty of time left.
So last night the Seed Invest had $78,000 in order to meet the first or the minimum amount,
the minimum goal,
which is that $500,000.
That is correct.
This morning I logged on, decided to check the page. It was at $499,000.
That is correct.
So and after that, the Seed Invest has officially made that first milestone. So congratulations to Portalarium.
Sitting at $516,000 at the moment, with 4 days left to go still, folks. 4 days, 10 hours, and 56 minutes left.
And you too can own a part of Portalarium.
That's right, to get in on the goodies.
A publisher.
Now, of course, speaking of publishers, with that, that's their first step on the way to becoming a self-publisher here inside the United States. Now, I'm guessing that's going to be all of the North American region, maybe North and South. Is that
actually, just North America,
Just
U.S.
North
and
America.
Canada.
And of course,
inside of Travian is the group that's going to be responsible for Central and South America. Then also they're going to be responsible for Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa.
right. And then Black Sun is going to be carrying the Baltic region.
The Baltic, yes. And there's then the other markets become Japan and China, Australia,
the land down under.
Yeah. Laying down under.
What
make
does
our
this
Aussies
all
happy.
mean for you guys out there?
yeah,
You
what
may be
is-
sitting there scratching your heads going, well, okay, they did this, they did that, they did the other thing. What does this mean for me? Well, what this means for you guys is basically more players. That means this game
that's about it. Yeah.
is going to get published. It's going to get published massively. And it's on its way to everything that we've all been waiting for, which is getting worldwide publication on this game so that we can get the player base in here and really start having some fun. Now, of course, the announcement with Travian, again, we covered this the other day, but also the game reached the story complete milestone with this release, which tells us that the end is coming near. And
the end is
not coming near.
The beginning.
Yes, the beginning is coming.
Yes.
The end of the beginning. That's right.
The end of early access is coming.
Yes.
And that opens the new door for release.
Release 1.01. Have we reached that yet? I don't believe we've seen it.
Not yet, but that is something that Richard is looking forward to. Is 1.01. Yes.
That's episode 1, I believe, right?
I'm guessing that's what they're going to call it for release 1.01. And then what is 02 going to be episode 2? 03 be episode
No. 1.02 would be the first patch. Then after that, so then the question becomes: does the monthly installments for the monthly, does that become 1.1, or does it just keep adding smaller digits?
That's a question we really don't need to be asking.
Because episode 2 would be version 2.
Well, you got to just wonder, but good things to wonder about. Not wondering about is the game going to make it, but
craving lots of attention.
How soon are we going to see this release? Now, of course, for anybody who's been wondering if this game's going to make it, if you've been here this long, I think you already know the answer to that question. So I'm not even going to go there. We've been here, 2+ years doing what we're doing. The game's been here almost 4 years. We're not going. Forget all the naysayers that you see out there over in the Steam, and forget all the people on that other idiot box. What's the other one?
It's all good.
No, where's the place that all the flamers hang out?
Reddit.
Reddit. Thank you. Yeah, no, I was going to say not Arias's house.
Yeah, all right. yeah. But Steam too, right? Don't they?
Well, again, Steam only represents a very small percentage of the game in total, according to the folks down in Portal area. And again,
it's about
there's a lot of flamers there, though.
Less than 20% of the logins, something like that.
Less than 5% of the game population comes through Steam. Now, it's been quoted between 3 and 5. I use the 5 at the high end to be on the safe side. That's all.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, it's awful quiet in the background list. Are you just sitting there looking pretty for a reason, or are you going to play something
Oh,
for us?
he's looking pretty because I'm playing something right now.
I can't hear a damn thing. Sitting right next to you, can't hear nothing.
Well, maybe you're not listening.
Oh no, the sound's on.
Q-tip?
I'm sure if I turn my camera the funky way, I hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's got nothing to do with my volume. My volume's fine.
Yeah.
No issues.
So this cat that's down at my left is pretty cool because whenever he's begging, he does this. It's really
praying.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is he? I don't even see him.
Finally,
Well-
Jack's got a little pussy.
That's better than a big pussy.
He's right here.
Meow.
Yeah.
That's Jack
Oh,
showing
real
off his
life.
pussy.
Yeah, I'm looking on the
Yeah. Real life pussy.
Never mind.
It's a furry pussy, not the bald pussy.
That's the 70s pussy, right?
Shave that thing. Yeah. Last ladies.
Where's your merkin, man? Where's your merkin?
Harry.
Breaking my
Harry
merkin.
movie. Anybody see
Yeah.
Harry movie?
So other news that we also have is related to the stand-up corner.
Stand-up corner. I don't
Yeah,
want to stand
stand-up.
up. I want to sit
You
down.
don't. Well, see, this
I
chair I'm
stood up.
sitting in kind of hurts my butt cheeks.
Yeah.
So it's one where it's like I need more padding on my ass, just because it
No
hurts.
comment.
No comment. What? Hey, so I suffer from the noacidol.
The flat ass
Disease.
syndrome.
Yeah.
Got the Zackleys too.
The what?
Zackleys. Last us.
I'm not familiar with that one. You're gonna have to fill me in.
It's when your mouth tastes exactly like your asshole.
See, I definitely don't have that problem.
Your mouth smells exactly like your ass.
Led Zepp's been eating that corn again. You know what happens. when
Oh, yeah.
Zackleys.
But anyway, moving right along.
Led Zepp likes his corn processed.
Sick bastard.
Yeah, but
Okay,
you're not
so
supposed to
moving
process it
right.
that way.
Right.
So moving right along,
Moo.
we do have stand-up corner. Don't forget stand-up corners where the devs say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today. Eventually something gets written down, and also eventually it gets posted to the forums, and we get to interpret what they're talking about. Remember, today is Thirsty Thursday.
Thirsty
And
Thursday.
we're going to be talking about what the devs said they were working on Hump Day.
Hump day.
So it was either Taco Tuesday or Hump Day. One of the two got written down. So over in the art department, Bob the Builder,
Death Bunny Bob.
working on the town pirate ship home.
Arr.
Arr. Damon,
Damon Aldrin.
working on bugs.
Bug.
And level up visual effects polish. Wait, does that mean they're bringing back the level up ding? I guess that means they're bringing back the level up ding.
What's that? I never heard that for a long time.
So before the show, we were talking about, man, I wish my adventurer level came back. Level up visual effects. I guess that means adventure levels might be coming back.
Wow,
They're going to show you a visual, but they're not going to show you the number. There's going to be a big T.
Well, you can always get the number by bringing up your stats and go trolling through the logs, or using something like Murray's Soda Hut.
That's right.
Just show us the level, please.
Yeah. Then
Maybe
after
if you
that,
level up a skill, it does the little animation. Maybe it's that.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. One of the two.
You know, I would just like the numbers shown. Yeah.
Yeah, not a big secret.
Maybe a little audio notification. You know, I don't need all that fluff. That's just me.
Well,
Maybe put the number on the paper doll.
I need lots of fluffing. I don't know what you're talking about, but I could use a personal fluffer.
And therein lies your problem.
What?
That you need lots of fluffing.
Let's get back to the game here.
Art review meeting. Fletcher's working on the Scepter of Dread updates and the Orgard Citizens and art review meetings.
Fletch lives.
Kevin! He's working on Avatar Eyes update.
You mean we're not going to have
What?
those bulging googly eyes anymore?
The eyes are going to be doing something weird now. And art review.
Yeah,
Well, in
you
Led
old
Zepp's
school
case,
guy.
Led Zepp's case, they're all cross-eyed.
Well, you should be able to pick.
My eyes
Yeah.
aren't bulging. I'll tell you what's bulging, man.
You should be able to pick what the eye orientation is. If he wants to be cross-eyed, he should be able to play a cross-eyed beggar. Yeah.
Well, that is his default state, is cross-eyed, so.
Let's make all the girls cross-eyed.
And also the art review meeting. There's no way you're making any girls cross-eyed.
Oh,
Hey, he's got grandkids, I don't know. I think that speaks for itself.
Well, we would need the paternity test to prove there is.
yeah. All right. Let's move along here.
It wasn't the
Right
woolly
along.
hair a good giveaway?
Was what?
The woolly hair a giveaway?
I don't know. I've never seen his grandkids. Have you seen his grandkid?
Holy hair.
Yeah.
Woolly.
Yeah.
Wool. Bye.
So shut up. All right. We were talking about. Go ahead, Jack.
Wait. Wait. Led Zepp does have kids.
Let's get back to some.
He's been having way too much fun with the sheep. The Almighty Geeks Vargax. Matt. He's trying to put two hands on his pole arm and work on the animations.
You gotta get both hands wrapped around that
And,
thing.
That's what I'm talking about.
and the art review meeting. Reed, he's working on the trophy head texture optimizations and cloaks as decorations planning.
Woohoo!
Pretty soon, you're going to have hangers all over the place to hang
was
up
gonna
all of
say,
your cloaks.
I'm gonna have a huge house full of nothing but cloaks.
The
maybe
wall
we'll
of
just-
cloaks.
Maybe we'll just lay them out on the lot.
Well, this is Laz and Jack we're talking about. I mean,
You and I
our
could
deco
probably
strategy-
cover both of these town lots with cloaks very, very easily.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that would be way too easy. Then after that, let's see, who were we looking at now?
Over in
Over-
design.
Design, Beezus.
The bees.
He's trying to work on some patterns, update your crafting stuff. Then Seawolf,
Seawolf.
trying to work on Laz's stretch.
He's working out in my neck of the woods.
I know, it's like
Longfall
the
Woods.
Longfall Woods. Yeah. Damien,
Damien.
he's working on Highvale's outskirts.
The outskirts.
You know what? You got to start off that starting zone, and then,
Well,
or I shouldn't say
It's-
starting zone, newbie zone.
you gotta
First
do those polish passes. You're gonna hopefully see a whole bunch of UI polish in the future here.
Oh, hopefully I'll be able to like drag some health bars around and peel some off.
Yeah, how long have we been waiting on that request?
Over 3 years. I don't know what you're talking
Hasn't
about.
that guy gotten back from his honeymoon
From
yet?
vacation. Yeah, he's out on his honeymoon, and it's a really quick fix. Won't take him any time at all. Yeah.
Maybe it's not.
And congratulations, Joaquin, Wizard Smoke, on that wedding 2 years ago.
Hey,
Dan the
if
man.
he's still on the honeymoon. Dan the man, Brett.
Player Town updates and interactives update, because you got to be able to touch all kinds of things.
You gotta be able to touch
Push
it.
it.
Stick your finger in
You want to put your finger in it?
Corner. Sat in the corner.
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, Led
Wrong
Zeppelin.
guy.
When you're always sitting in the corner whenever the sheep are running away from you.
Who's the guy who pulled the plum out? I forgot his name.
I don't know. Sanyo's working on bugs
bug.
and the middle down puzzles
Middle
and
down.
interactives update. Lum the Mad.
Lum.
Mwah.
Lamad.
Mwah.
Working on a quest reset and dread artifacts.
Dread artifacts.
Whereas Sorcerer Steve, he's working out on Middle Downs, the Energy Vortex List Rostov, working on South Broken Road. He's trying to fix it.
Broken Road.
He's not taking lessons from most city planners, and he's trying to actually fix the potholes.
Christopher.
Yeah, fix those potholes, man. I mean, we don't need any more broken roads. Over in tech, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
Working on the Quest Points of Interest Compass updates. Eric is working on AI bugs.
Bug.
JY
GY.
trying to figure out these localization meetings. I wonder if they're conducting the meeting in German or Spanish.
Hmm.
Wie geht's? And bugs.
Bug.
Wizard Smoke.
Oh, man. Thanks. Oh.
He's puff passing around the font updates. This will be the third time the game's going to change the font.
Hey, man,
Possibly.
stop drooling on it.
Yeah.
You can see it this time.
Then after that, the Deathbringer one and only is working on the wall light decoration and flag updates. Wall light flag decoration.
Flags. that
Decoration
light up?
flag. I mean, wall lights that are flagged as decoration. I mean, who would have thought that wall lights would be a decoration?
Who'd have thunk?
I know, that's absurd. Burning Toad.
The
He's working
burn.
on localization meeting and bugs.
Bug.
Tassilo better get to work on my web store update and localization meetings.
Broke the web store. Broke it
Yes,
good.
there is a huge bug for those of you that actually have an account like I do, where you've never logged it in and you collect your add-on store purchases. I've already bug reported this. I've also messaged Tassilo directly. So if you have that account that's never logged in and it's got all of your add-on store purchases, and you try to send something that's been expired off the add-on store to
As a gift.
to one of your other accounts or to someone else,
Any other account.
it will not work. So I've already bug reported that, because you know what? I need to send myself a gift of a Lord British necklace.
Is it a pearl necklace?
No, it's not a pearl necklace.
Wish, huh?
But he'll accept
Well,
one from you if you want to give him one.
There you go.
I mean, if you can always ask Lord British. Instead of the silver serpent necklace that you would like him to provide you with a silver serpent necklace, I'm
Give me a
pretty
pearl necklace,
confident
Lord
that he
British.
might give you that pearl necklace.
Well,
He might. He might charge you an exorbitant sum for that pearl necklace, but yeah, you know what? If the money's right, I'm pretty sure he'll do it. Just for you, Led Zepp.
Moving
You'll
right
have-
along.
but
You're trying not to laugh. I see that. You're trying not to laugh. It's not going to work.
That wasn't that funny.
Come on.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
useless overhead. Andrea's working on sanity test and the bug forums.
Bug.
And then then List had to talk some smack, and he went over to the QA department and asked him, "Man, what does your sanity test checklist look like?" And they pull out this thing with like pages and pages of things that they go through and check for the sanity test.
And they found List rolled up in a ball in the corner a half hour later.
Yeah.
after he took a peek at that list.
And then he cried, and then he came back, and then he's like, "Jack, you need to send the QA department some love and apologize because that list isn't that short. It's pretty.
That's
pretty
right.
Damn.
The boys and girls down there are working hard. So remember, while you're giving your criticism and updates and thoughts, make sure you let them know that you appreciate what they're doing down there.
You know what? The fact that, I mean, we are approaching 4 years of development.
That's right.
But at the same time, the development team has pretty much remained consistent about the size, and that's about 30 developers actively working on the game. And you have been able to play some iteration of the game from that first month all the way to today.
Right through development, every single little change. That's right.
Yeah, the first 12 releases were pretty much only weekend only, once a month. And then at starting release 13, that is when they decided, you know what, we're going to go ahead and make the game world and test our servers in their online 24/7.
Yeah, the good
and then
old
from there,
days.
Yeah, but then they had some wipes until last August, where the game world went persistent. So everything has been persistent since then. So this is a phenomenal job that they've done, and I mean, you couldn't do that without the QA department.
Nope.
Yeah, and they try to keep all the GameStopper bugs out. So then, yep. So they're doing awesome, and you must applaud our devs for what they've been doing. And this list is
that's right. Disclaimer 2017. Zep, go ahead.
This is not launch. Yet.
Story completion, though. Story completion.
So, we are close. We're getting close, people.
Oh, yeah. Then after that, we do have the Dippy Bird.
Everybody's heard about the bird.
He's been working on Words of Power. He's trying to figure out Calor or and bugs.
Those off. Those are words of power.
And the 2-year plan.
2 years. I planned for 2 years. You know, pay attention.
Yeah. Gorn, he's still testing out his red Speedo in the localization meetings. Barrick, he's working on the telethon prep and seed investing emails. And Syndicon, which is the Syndicate, which is the first guild in Ultima Online. The Syndicate.
Syndicate is the largest worldwide recognized guild.
Longest guild.
Well, but recognized in many different games, not just Ultima. And
many games, including Shroud of the Avatar.
And is a world record holder.
Oh, yeah. Then after that, you have the Syndicon prep and reports, because they do have their convention coming up, and I believe some of the devs are going to show up to it again. Then Hutch is working on clocks and utensils assets and the art review meeting. The Attenwood, he's working on sanity testing and regression tests and issue reproductions.
Issues.
I just
can't reproduce.
Propagation.
Can't do it. Need those steps. Lord British is working on seed invest direction and story playtesting.
Out there in the world.
That sounds dirty.
Yeah. Oh, well, it is. I mean, if you're playtesting story stuff, It can get really dirty.
It's dirty
really
work.
fast.
Hanging out in the doors too much.
Well, he's been hanging out in the lower parts of Artifice for hours on end, trying to make sure that all the conversation is exactly what it should be. I don't think Laz has done that quest yet,
I have
or else
not.
he'd be laughing. You would really be laughing if you knew what I was talking about then. Okay, then Chaos is working on telethon prep and sales prep and bugs
Bug.
and patch notes. Serafina providing that wonderful customer service.
Wonderful customer service.
Last but not least, the Dark Star. He's working on the art review and Seed Invest and Travian support and weekly update and the 2-year plan. And that's what our devs said they were working on yesterday in their stand-up meeting.
Now, you know,
Yeah.
I'd like that I'm seeing that repeated in several different places. The 2-year
which part?
plan.
The
The 2-year
2-year
plan. 2-year
2-year
plan.
plan? 2-year plan? Hey, what's our
Is,
plan in 2 years?
Hopefully to have episode 2 released.
You sure about that? I thought it was sitting on the lot and taking over the world.
Well,
This is our
we'll
plan,
have
not
taken
their
over
plan.
the world in episode 1 by then. Of course, then we're just
Okay.
going to have to move to a new continent and take that one over. But we'll do it the same way. We'll just be sitting on a lot somewhere in the world.
Okay. Yeah. Don't forget to buy your teleports and recall scrolls from Laz and Jack.
That's right.
Laz's have a higher fizzle chance than Jack's. I don't know why. I think it's the quality of the ingredients that I use from the Auchenshire and Markham farms.
Damn
I
right.
don't know about that.
Mom may
Yeah.
disagree. Mom provides Laz his ingredients, and for some reason,
Yeah, I was going to say, you want to talk
Or-
about the ingredients, man. You slapping mom around on that
Well,
one, you know.
it must be the wood pulp that you're using then.
Yeah.
Love. It's love.
Oh, you mean that quality BMC wood pulp? You know, that's the wood pulp. Okay, I see.
That's
how
the
you
wood pulp causing the problems.
I see how you are.
Yeah, it's not Mom's ingredients.
Uh-huh.
It's the wood pulp.
It wouldn't have anything to do with the crafter. Yeah, no.
Not the
It's easier just to blame the crafter, Jack. You know, you're getting yourself into all sorts of trouble.
It's all good.
You're stepping
all
on the
good.
clan. You're stepping on the home turf.
Just
Yeah, you
remember, I can get to you, Jack.
Uh-oh.
Dum dum dum.
Is that a ball punch? What is
Yeah,
that?
you're messing with the females of the pack, man. You know they run things. I mean, geez, don't you know any better than that?
Oh yeah.
That's right. But of course,
Yeah.
moving right along, we do have a little blurb by the Dippy Bird himself out there today. Of course,
Yes, we do. I mean, that
The
came
bird.
in right before the show, where he updated his daily blog on what he's working on, and he starts off with Woot! Seed Invest support, Seed Invest campaign over its first milestone, and then working on some design issues for the equivalent of card stacking with the heat system, and that's been tasked to one and only doing the implementation.
so that means
Card stacking.
We
heat
should
system
expect it to
issues.
be really good. Is that why he put that note in there? We should expect some superb stuff from the one and only.
Massive
The
changes
Deathbringer.
incoming, possibly. Yeah, the Deathbringer. Then he had a quick meeting with Travian, which resulting in us moving from HipChat to Slack for their interoffice chatting.
So I was wondering if that had any reference to how they're chatting about localization. I wonder if that's got anything to do.
Well, so just like our Baltic languages, so Russian support and some of the other Baltic languages, Black Sun is going to be helping with that. I take this to mean that Travian is going to help work on the localization for some of like German, possibly like Castilian,
The
Spanish,
areas they're going to
Portuguese.
distribute in. Right?
Yeah, everywhere. Central South America.
Jetsters.
Yep.
Black jet. Whatever the hell that is.
Hey. And
Moving
Chris
on.
also had to do some recovery work on a local cache server, or as he says, sir, and Perforce work in Perforce box. And he left a bit early yesterday, and minutes after leaving, the whole building lost power for quite some time. Someone used the microwave again, and the building lost power.
Can't somebody get some power efficient microwave in that office?
Right.
I'll tell you.
Well, yeah.
Now, of course, somebody was asking. I think we touched on it yesterday on yesterday's show. What they were doing with the server when it was down, and I think that's a little bit of the explanation there. Yes, no.
No, I don't think that's the explanation, because I think it had to do with them going back and awarding all the XP from people that had completed a bunch of quests that they weren't being assigned, and then generating that email. So it wasn't an exploit fix. It was, we need to stop the database from accepting input temporarily. Go ahead and run a script that will give everybody back that XP that they lost, as well as generate an email saying, hey, you've just been awarded 100,000 XP because you completed this quest line or more.
Gotcha.
And so that is probably why they brought it down. And I think
Now on Artifice, I have made it down to Artifice. I've been down, but yeah, as you know, am I reading all the quest lines and conversations along the way? No. Although I did catch a couple of interesting tidbits along the way, so yes. And of course, yeah, the creative artistry that's been done in some of them rooms just makes you go, really makes you wonder.
what are you talking about? I mean, it's Artifice, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they tell you all about it.
Do that.
I mean, you really need to do these quest lines so that way you can really enjoy Artifice for
Well,
what it is.
again, I understand, and I know a lot of the main concept, but how does one? I mean, yeah. See, that gets a little too.
How does one do what?
How do you know that
Spoiler.
everybody wants to see that?
Well,
What? See what?
Yeah, I mean,
That is actually part of
while it's supposed to be whatever
that
it
is
is
actually
you
part
desire.
of the dialogue tree. That is
yeah,
part of the actual dialogue tree.
Yeah.
So if you actually talk to people, there are people that say that they don't want it, and then other people saying he doesn't know what he's talking about. He really wants it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So as far as the consent, non-consent stuff, there is that threshold that is actually discussed in there.
Well, what they do in their own cages down there with those whiffs and change.
Hey,
None of my
don't know
damn
what you're talking
business.
about, man. You've never been there. So, yeah,
I didn't.
so
I
you would
just
actually have
told
to go
you
down
I've been
and
there.
explore.
I've been to the halls. I've been downstairs. I've walked. I've walked around the plate. I do not kill the children. Yes, I can get
The
there.
children aren't there. It's all fake. It's all
well,
fake.
Again,
They tell you that many times in that
I
dialogue
know
tree.
what they tell
Spoilers.
you. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in the prize.
Oh, you're interested in watching them flog each other?
That's what I was talking about. Who says I'm interested in watching that? You know, who says that's what my desires are?
All right, let's move along here.
Why? You're just jealous because you're not the one getting flogged. So shut up.
Oh,
do the same thing.
oh,
That makes
mommy,
you do.
mommy. Where's mommy at?
Yes,
Mommy ain't gonna save you.
Mom's gonna be the one pulling out the whips.
And not this mommy, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
This mommy's not gonna be. She's gonna be laying a hurting on your ass.
That's what we're talking about.
She'll be showing you who wears the pants in that family.
Who doesn't wear the pants?
What are pants?
Yeah, right. What are pants?
Yeah.
Waist up, folks. Waist up. There's a good reason for it.
Wow. So, did you see the news about our digital currency friends?
I saw a blurb on it, but wasn't something, again, not something that I'm seeing as viable at this point. While I like the interest in it, I just don't see it.
Well, like my issue with the cryptocurrencies is pretty much what just happened to Bitcoin, where there was a fork off the Bitcoin to Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin.
Okay.
Where a group of developers said, yeah, we really need to do something to increase whatever. But yeah, so they ended up forking it, and you know what? People are end up with Bitcoin Cash, which was worth like $630 per coin, and then Bitcoin, which was worth like $2,000 or something like that.
Go blood on.
Yeah. Wait, what'd he say? What'd he say?
Not what he said, what he did.
What'd he do? What'd he do? I wasn't paying attention.
You'll find out in a minute.
Do I need to go watch the Twitch?
No. You should be paying attention to what's going on in the game, man. Come on. Everybody saw that.
I didn't see it because I wasn't watching it.
Just wait for it. Wait for it. Anyway, moving right along. Yes, again, it intrigued me. I like what I read, but again, you know, when you see 100 million ripped off from a cryptocurrency just in 1 week, you know, and it would happen not once but several times in a week. Yeah. Now, I mean,
yep.
I know, yeah. All currencies are fake to begin with. It's all a fig tree of our imagination. Yeah.
Well, until you get back onto the gold standard, but
yeah, the dollar bill ain't worth the paper it's printed on. Yeah, I mean,
yep.
A penny is actually worth a whole lot more than a penny melted down. Yeah, I don't get it.
The price of copper, man. Price of copper.
But
pennies are made out of zinc now. As if you haven't heard, they don't make them out of copper.
Still costs more to make a penny than a penny's worth.
Oh yeah, that's different. Yeah, no. They just don't make them out of copper anymore.
So,
in case you didn't know.
Yeah, that's a rough one there, List. Yeah.
I think you're a little late.
Oh, Venezuela. Well, their money's worth like toilet paper or something. I think.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm not even touching that because the implications of what's going on there is what's wrong with the world. But anyway.
I love socialism.
It's not socialism.
I love it when a democratically elected government says they have an election and the people say that something happened, and then some other government says, no, we don't like that, and then goes in and yeah. And I don't know. But I don't know anything about that.
A rich country too. They were.
You were in the military in the 80s when the U.S. was sending lots of troops down south.
Hey, I was in the military in the 80s sitting on the west side of the Berlin Wall. Thank you very much. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I know just a little something about all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
but at the same time, it's like, I mean, if we're going to delve into politics, it's like governments that call themselves socialist or communist generally are military dictatorships.
Well, that's what happens.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah.
What happens?
and it has nothing to do with the theory of communism. Because really, that's all it is. It's
you
a
left your
friggin'
playmate
theory.
out there playing with his stick.
Yep.
He's waving his big stick around.
You know what? You know what the NBNN app is good for?
I do.
What is it good for?
It's good for all sorts of things, like checking out the NBNN Daily Britannian and keeping up on the latest news when you're not listening to the podcast of Lunch with Laz and Jack on the NBNN Shroud Avatar app. I know that much. But I also know you can also find all sorts of other cool stuff out there on the NBNN app, including the forums, the marketplaces. You can listen to the radios, and of course you can check out the NBNN Shrouded Avatar community calendar, also located on the NBNN.info website for your convenience. Today's calendar brought to you by Water Changes Everything.
Water changes everything.
What?
Okay, don't forget the
I'm plugging
NBNN
the ad that's on the page. That's all.
The NBNN community calendar is an aggregate of all the available public calendars that Laz has been informed of. And if you have a Google public calendar and you want it added to the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, because it is the most comprehensive calendar related to Shroud of the Avatar, you need to message news@nbnn.info, and that guy over there will eventually get it added. All times on the community calendar are Central Standard Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
Nude Britannia Time.
Yes, at 12s and 6s around the clock. You can tune into WRFB.
WRFB.
And listen to two idiots interpret the news so you don't have to. A little show called Lunch with us.
These guys. That's right.
At 7 p.m., you can join Malahari or Kazan Phoenix Fire of the Phoenix Republic for the PvE nights at 7 p.m. You need to tune in your Ether amplifiers to WRFB.
WRFB.
For the 70s at 7. At 8 o'clock, be prepared to have your ear holes massaged, because DJ Nurse Justin is going to be taking over WRFB. And she's
right on
she's
top
gonna
of that,
be right on top
Rose.
of it. Yeah. And she's going to be doing her show Unmedicated Schizophrenia Part 2.
Yeah. She will be gently massaging your ear holes after they were probed by Dr. Eclipse Maiden last night.
That's right. So they need to be firmly probed, and then after that, they need to be massaged.
Gently massaged.
You gotta love what the Deco Divas are doing to your ears.
That's right. What they're doing to the world out there, making the world a lot better place, one lot at a time.
And final event of the evening is also on WRFB.
WRFB.
And that's the Record Room. And that's our community calendar for this Thursday, August 3rd in
Thirsty.
Shroud of the Avatar.
And Shroud.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you doing?
Second.
Just checking? Checking on what?
Just checking.
Yeah, calling 911 or something.
He's sitting there waving that big stick in your face, Jack. You gonna let him get away with that?
Get it, Jack. Just grab that.
I'd ban him from my lot, but he's not
Grab
on
it.
my lot.
He's in that neutral zone. Neither one of us
I
can
know.
touch him.
I'm in the alley.
Yes. Damn you, alleyway.
That's not me. That's Senator Strange.
That's what?
That's Senator Strange. I'm sitting over here in Jack's
Oh.
spot here next to Mommy.
Yeah.
Why aren't you sitting with the statues, man?
I know. It's it's like, go find your corn or go find a sheep. Get away from me.
Well, that's what I was laughing at.
His
Was
foot on my corn.
no sooner did Led Zepp get up and go to the can out there, Blood Omen jumped up and stole his seat. I was waiting for him to come back going, what the fuck? But, of course, that didn't happen. So,
His foot on my corn.
Oh, get your foot off my corn.
hey, man.
Dirty.
I don't know if you want your foot anywhere near that corn. I tell you what.
Your toe fungus. Fucking tells you to turn black or fall off. Anyway.
Moving right along. That's right. Only a couple days left, boys and girls. Don't forget. If you ain't got your tickets yet, go ahead and go out to sodaconaustin.org and get those tickets. You got a couple days left before ticket sales close to get yourself tickets to SodaCon. And, of course, that's happening in October in Austin with the developers. All sorts of great stuff going on down there. Get to meet and greet a bunch of the developers, hang out with a bunch of your Shroudies, trade tall tales, have a good time, and learn a little bit more about the folks you're playing with. So don't forget, ticket sales end August 10th. And that's all I got to say on that one.
I still don't have a ticket.
Still don't have a ticket.
Can't afford one.
Can't afford one. You should have bought one back when they were $45.
Couldn't afford it then either. Poor, man. I'm so poor.
You
I'm
just
so
sold
broke,
the
I can't
chain
afford
for
to pay attention.
$50 for crying out loud.
I can't cash out
And
that
you
chain
can't cash
until
out
after,
that chain either, can you? That's right.
I have to wait for my support
Excuses,
ticket to get through.
excuses.
You need to
Jeez.
sell some more teleport and recall scrolls. So
Hey, I did that last night. I sold
know,
teleports
I
and
saw
recall
that.
scrolls.
Let's get on with the good stuff here, and
Okay.
let's go ahead and thank all the good folks who help support us and keep things going around here. Of course, Arius Coil More Wands, putting the magic in your hands. Check out Arius Coil More if you want custom-made wands made to specification. Arius Coil More is the guy to go see. He'll get you all taken care of. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to come on down the Market Road and hang out and check out all the merchants they got down there. Of course, all the merchants have the same pricing on all commodities, so you'll always get the same fair price along Market Road for your crafting convenience. Located in the Quell region, right next to the Exeter mines, for your mining convenience and pleasure as well. What would a bunch of miners be if they didn't live next to a mine? You know, doesn't
Don't
make
know what
any
you're talking
sense.
about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Miners, mine,
Yeah.
never.
I don't know. It's who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk?
Who'd
course.
thunk it?
RelicsByReal.com for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. If you need t-shirts, you need hats, you need patches. Need an NBNN bumper sticker.
Upside down.
Was it upside down? Yes, it was. There we go. NBNN bumper sticker.
Okay. Yeah.
I just grabbed it randomly off the desk.
Yep.
Along with my ticket to SodaCon, that's right.
Oh.
Well, yeah, like why I keep those there, I don't know. I should put them away. But anyway, you want all sorts of goodies, Shrouded Avatar related, go to relicsbyreal.com. Check out all the good stuff he's got. He's got drinkware, coffee mugs, hoodies, t-shirts, and more. Coinage, you name it. And if you want to save a little money when you check out at Relics by Real, use the promo code NBNN. When you check out, you'll save 10% when you check out at relicsbyreal.com. WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Well, you can catch us throughout the day in replays. You can catch the Divas every Wednesday and Thursday. You can catch the, I've got it. The Sarah and Andar show happening also late night tonight. for your late night pleasure. House of Omen. Oh, yeah. Wolftum. I don't know if Wolftum's still doing his 5 a.m. on Friday, but I know he's slotted there. So if he is, don't forget him. Yeah, because we got people in slots, and I'm never up to hear whether they're on the radio or not. So
the only way you're up at 5 a.m. is if you haven't gone to sleep.
Haven't gone to sleep yet. That's right. Of course, House of Omen every late night Friday, early Saturday mornings. It's late night Saturday, early Sunday mornings, 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Late night shows for you late nighters out there. And, of course, all sorts of news and other updates and music throughout the day, throughout the week on WRFB Radio Free Britannia. The Airy Fund, where gamers helping gamers, making a difference out in the world. Of course, I got to update that logo to the Think Pink logo. Of course, that was just announced.
It's going to be coming.
It was just announced in the forums, giving everybody a heads up and subliminally getting that out there in people's minds just to keep it up. And we'll be bringing you more about the Think Pink community cause coming up.
Fun. Yes.
That's right.
And don't forget, if you are a gamer in need, you can always go to airyfund.org and you can fill out the application for help, because the Airy Fund doesn't just help community causes, it also helps other gamers in need. It is Good Works Through Gaming, and the Airy Fund is out there to help.
That's right.
A little bit of everybody.
Gamers helping gamers. Gaming for a cause. That's right. Great stuff. And, of course, last but not least, we've got Shroud Marketplace, shroudmarketplace.com, for all your virtual vendable needs. And we say all your virtual vendable needs. We're not joking. Jack, tell the boys and girls what they can get out there, not including
Shroud
necklaces and scrolls.
Yeah. It's the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Every single vendor is a different player. There's 59 different vendors, 59 different players that have registered as vendors. A bunch of them have all kinds of different stuff up there, just like the latest vendor, who is Avalonian Creations, where they've got some reagents up there for sale. So if you're looking for Nightshade Mandrake, you can find that. Or you could always visit Armitage's shop, where he's got the Warlock chain. He's got all kinds of other things. One of the first cloaks in the game to expire, the Oracle Cloak. And that is up there for sale by Armitage. Then you've got Obsidian Cloaks, you've got Virtue Cloaks, all kinds of things, including teleports and recall scrolls from Jack. You know what? My shop, if you go to the coupons,
Jack's running a big sale right now.
I'm running a big sale, 15% off, as long as you use the coupon code or promo code Jack15 off.
That's right, Jack 15 off. Use the promo code when you check out at Cynicist Corner.
And that is anything off of Cynicist stuff, which is anything in my shop. So you will need to go through and look for things, and you will get 15% off as long as you use that promo code.
Now, how do other vendors get promo codes if other vendors need or would like to put a promo code out there? All they got to do is contact the marketplace.
Yes, there is an instructions for that. That when in the vendor news for vendors when they're logged in, and it's just a matter of emailing the marketplace and saying, "Hey, I want to set up this promo code for this dates," and then it will get set up. And this percentage or this dollar figure or whatever. And you can set up a promo code on like individual items, or you can set it up for your entire shop. You can set it up for other things as well. So it becomes a little bit more interesting.
All sorts of great stuff out at the marketplace, just for your shopping convenience out there. And of course, everything from sales to services to houses, you name it, it's on the marketplace.
Yeah, it's like Wolftum's cheesy sign writing.
Cheesy sign writing, that's right. We are not just promoters, we're also customers.
Oh yeah, when Laz bought the cheese on writing, that's on my lot.
That's right.
You gotta love that. They did it in runic.
In runic. Runic cheesy writing. Nowhere else but here.
Anything and everything can be bought or sold on Shroud Marketplace that is related to Shroud of the Avatar, as long as it does not violate the terms of service.
That's right. And you really got to go far to violate the terms of service, so don't sweat the small stuff, folks.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of everything.
That's
all
right.
good.
We'll see about that.
And of course, it brings us to that time of the day where we got to start saying our goodbye and thanking all the good folks out there for joining us today. We love you guys. We love you coming and joining us, having a good time. And of course, don't forget, you can come join us in Discord 5 days a week. And of course, not just during the show, we're here all day long. So if you're just looking for some information, you can come on in, say hello and chat, or just ask questions or hang out and enjoy the hijinks and shenanigans that go on throughout the day. But in the meantime,
and don't forget. I mean, if you feel like interrupting us to make a point, go ahead and do so. I mean,
chime right in. That's
chime right in. Be like Led Zepp. I mean, just stay away from the sheep.
Just yeah.
Like corn. Stay the fuck away from my corn.
Don't use this corn to stir your coffee. That's all.
We're fucking around with them.
Then it's like we do this show for you guys, and otherwise we would just be two guys sitting around just shooting the shit.
Sitting around with no pants on, having a good time.
We do have lots of fun, and we hope everybody else is enjoying what we're doing. I mean,
that's right. Yeah. But meanwhile, we got to get out of here. So with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. We'll be back tomorrow for the weekend roundup here, tell you what's happening in your weekend news. But till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Stay tuned to NBNN for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy wild happenings, the latest hijinks and shenanigans right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. And we'll see you all tomorrow.
Thank you, Blood Omen. I love you. You're awesome. Yay. Claire. I'm surprised you guys cannot hear this cat meowing. He's like,
nope.
No. Do not.
He is loving.
Whose cat is that?
It's Heather's.
Oh, Heather would be that name.
Yeah. But she loves attention.
All pussies love attention.
Well, yeah. It all depends on how you. Yeah.
Stroke.
Stroke.
Does that song? Oh, who does that? List. Windows are out of orders. So they fix instruments now, or what? Just the lid? They do.
Okay, that's there.